All right. Well, thank you guys for getting this together. So I'll give you a little background. Met's former racer of um, motocross and supercross, and Ryan down here. It's also is called "Fuck This Shit" as his name. He was Metz's mechanic, and Aaron, big time, races local circuits, and but also huge fan of the motocross supercross scene.
Yep.
So he has good intake on all this. So we might not be anybody big time, but we love the sport. So it's good to kick this preseason off. So once again, thank you guys for getting together. We can do this even though it is kind of remote. So we'll start with the 450 class. I sent you guys some notes, so we'll just start there. And we'll kind of lead off to where the season left off with Tomac won the championship last year, won the outdoors. He's kind of alluded to this is retirement. This might be the end of it. New bike for 2023, and which is supposed to be leaner. And we'll start with you, Aaron. What do you think about Tomac going back to back or this season?
I mean, maybe he got straight up. He beat 3 out of the 4 races in Paris, by Roczen. But I mean, it's Tomac. He's gonna be good. So I feel like he'll be on the podium probably most races. I'm guessing somewhere on it. Is he gonna dominate? I don't know. On that one.
Yeah. What do you think, Ryan?
I think he's going to be better than just being on the podium. I think he's going to win a lot. I won't say he dominates either, but he's definitely going to win a lot. And I would say he probably wins the championship again.
He's always been so slow at the beginning of the season, to win, and that's kind of one of the reasons why he won last year, because he was a little better sooner in the series than he was like in previous years. So
he looks so much faster just this year on that new bike than he did last year.
Yeah.
And I think he's kind of even said, I mean, they're not going to give cons about the bike, but he says he loves how it's like, I guess, thinner, or how it feels, how he can squeeze it a lot better versus the old bike was wider.
Yeah, the new Yamahas are pretty sick.
Yeah. What do you think, Scott?
I don't know. I think he's gonna do good. Of course, why wouldn't he? He's a champion. But yeah, Roth, don't interrupt me.
He's gonna defend it. He's gonna defend it better than Cooper Webb.
I don't. He definitely isn't gonna sweep anything. But I agree with whoever said he's gonna start off slow like he always does. He's gonna do that. He'll win a few races, but I don't know. I think there's some young guns that are gonna take it over.
Yeah, do you think he's in his mind he's going for the is it James or Ricky's Supercross record? Do you think that he even cares about that at all, or do you think he's just like championship only?
That's hard to say. I don't know.
I think he probably cares for like a legacy thing, and he's close. Yeah. What's he got?
He's only 6 or 7 races away from being number 2, winning against Ryder.
Yeah. Well, outside of Carmichael.
No, he'll beat Carmichael.
Supercross.
He won't.
Yeah, McGrath's the only one that's got 72 wins.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll pass. He tied Reed, and then he'll pass Ricky, James, somebody else.
Yeah.
If he gets 6 more or 7 more races, I think.
I don't think anybody will ever touch McGrath. I think that's lock. It'd be tough.
Yeah.
I think Jet can if he wins a lot, because he said he's so young and he's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see someone doing it if they say, "Hey, I want to do Supercross only down the road" or something like that. But man, I don't know. It's
like
McGrath
dominated for like 7 or 8 years, so he'd have to have like a career like that, to where it's like just unstoppable.
Yeah. What's crazy is Tomac dominates Daytona, and but does anybody outside who knows like the sport understand that? Does that hold any value? You think Daytona holds much value if you're just like a mediocre fan? I'll open up to anybody.
Daytona's probably like the most prestigious.
Yeah,
I think it's the gnarliest. Daytona's so gnarly.
I don't know. They put Atlanta outside too now. Atlanta got pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
But I don't think. I don't know. Daytona, Atlanta, it was real similar because the multiple types of dirt and everything.
Yeah. I think I've mentioned these to you guys before on our thread. They should open up at Daytona. It's Florida. It's not super cold. Just do it like NASCAR. Give it like you got like a hybrid track. I think that'd be sweet. I know California they do it because all the manufacturers are there and they're kicking the season off. But I don't know. I think a season opener with like Daytona or something would be pretty sick.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right, let's get into Jason Anderson. Won 7 races last year. Had some like on track issues with Malcolm and Barsha. That's basically his Achilles heel. Like you know, if he like Tomac just races, he knows where to he doesn't mess with that stuff. That's basically what kind of got Jason last year is well, and then that one race where he basically got concussed and he was like out of it, but in a sense, it was basically with Malcolm or Barsha kind of screwed him a little bit.
So I listened to a podcast that he did with Gypsy Tales, and he was talking about that. He said that it's never like trying to take anybody out. He said he just thinks he can do it and does it, but it's really a dumb mistake.
Yeah.
But he just goes for it anyways. But I mean, I don't see him doing that very much this year.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think
Yeah.
he's a lot smarter, a lot wiser now.
Yeah, I definitely think he learns from that.
Shit, that's what Justin Barsha says every time he does it.
Yeah, but Justin Barsha, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude never learns.
Just when you think he might finally learn his lesson, he goes and does it again.
Yeah.
I just think Anderson's aggressive, and yeah, he takes chances here and there. Barsha just literally just trying to move you out of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely some Barsha haters now too. I feel like he's almost gotten worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because he kind of says, "Oh, you know, that's the old me," and then like one race when it's like tight when he's with some guy, then he just kind of goes right back into that, falls right back into that. You're just like, I thought you changed.
I'm not a Bogle fan at all, but when he launched his bike at me, that was badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Matt? Do you think Jason makes a change or same old?
Man, I think he's actually going to win a few races. I think he's going to be going pretty good.
Yeah.
He's had more time on the bike.
He has I don't know. He's got it together. Like he's got it figured out. He has fun with it, but he also he takes it serious. And yeah, he's got more bike seat time.
Yeah. Yeah, because last year was the first year on the cow, and no one expected what he did. You know, won 7 races. Nobody expected that. Everyone thought, oh, he'll just kind of be mediocre. Crushed it.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Everybody thought Tomac was going to be. Everybody thought his career was over.
Yeah. How crazy is this to turn? Like career's over, and now you're like, oh, is he going to win again? Yeah. So Malcolm Stewart finished 3rd. Still never got the first on the podium. Does he get it? I mean, 2nd year on that bike, 2nd year under Alden.
Been training with Christian Craig.
Yeah. Dude, I bet you those two and the whoops to see like in practice is gnarly.
Dude, I think, man, the field is so stacked. It's hard to say who's going to do what. Because I want to say Mookie's going to at least win one this year.
Yeah.
I think he'll get one.
I do.
I'd like to see him get one.
Yeah, he deserves it for sure.
Yeah. So you think he gets one? Where do you think he kind of falls back into 3rd for points, or 4th, probably 3rd to 5th? I know it's hard to tell, but
I'd say top 5 again for sure.
Yeah, he was floating around the top 5.
I think all his on track issues, they never really were his fault. He just kind of retaliated everything that happened to him in a sense, unless I'm wrong. I feel like he was more like, oh, you're gonna mess with me, all right, I'm coming back at you. Mooscan still out there, Ryan. Still, that's your buddy is still out there. Still,
Man,
dude.
I was so pissed when I seen that he signed for another year. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Go back to France.
Go, motherfucker.
All right.
I don't. He's getting up there in age too. I feel like he's not gonna get better. You know,
This is probably his last year.
He's probably gonna float around the same area that he was before.
Yeah, I mean, he had some really bad races, but then he won a race as well. So it's like It's up
Yeah.
and down.
Okay, it was the end of the season though, and I don't think anybody really cared, at that point.
He won the straight rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's
That was
got
back to back.
style.
Didn't he win it last year too?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually, I think his stat was he's never lost ever at Red Bull Straight Rhythm. He's won.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever lost any to anybody there.
He's Supercross only, so he didn't do outdoors. I'm sure I mean, I can't even see him. He's been on KTM so long to even like switch brands. Like I'm surprised he didn't, but
I don't know him riding anything else. What did he ride before KTM?
nothing. He's been that his whole
He was in
life.
He was on KTM over in Europe too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
it's crazy. 4th in points though. He hung in there. That's just though a lot of it. Guys getting hurt, and then he's just kind of like snuck in there. But hey, that's part of it, right?
That might be one of the reasons why KTM's having him stick around, because I feel like he's kind of like their product that they can push like in Europe and stuff. Like those fans over there, they'll have European race and the US races.
5th in points last year was Barsha. Did dirt bike change this year? Is it basically the same as the KTM? Yeah, I think it is. Like, so the gas bike changed as well, right? Does anybody know?
I don't think it's the same as the KTM. I think the KTM's totally different this year. The 250, 350, and 450. I think they're all. The KTM's totally different.
And Chase Sexton's going to be on one too.
Yeah, eventually. Where do you see Barsha? End of his contract. He starts like on fire, and then it just that fire fades out.
Yeah, he comes out swinging,
Yeah.
and that's it.
It's hard to judge what's going to happen because he comes out swinging. You're like, oh, is he a contender? And then, man, does it fade fast?
If it rains, he'll probably win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has he won? 3 straight A1s?
He won one.
I think he's got 4 or 5 A1 wins. I'm not saying straight, but
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like he only practices or trains for A1. He's like, all right, I'm done here. I think the biggest contender is the next guy, Chase Sexton. I think you're gonna see big things out of him.
top 3 for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like outdoors this year. I think it's going to be Tomac, Sexton, and Henderson.
Yeah,
I think Sexton's going to have the most wins.
really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think Sexton's going to be better than he was last year, and he was pretty damn good last year.
Yeah, that one crazy race where he hit neutral, and he had a win there.
Hopefully his nerves don't get to him quite as much as they were last year.
I mean, I think with the outdoors and the designations, I think he's just like he's riding this wave, and it's gonna. Hopefully, it carries on. And
I feel like he's Tomac's like main competition.
Yeah,
coming into it, especially like how they looked in the outdoors. Because I mean, those two were just completely dominant, not even comparable almost to the rest of the field.
Yeah. I will say, if anybody who listens or watches this, go watch last year outdoors. If you want to see 2 people all season back, like just on each other, it is phenomenal.
Yeah, I feel like almost every race it was like the Tomac Sexton show, pretty much.
Dude, the best was when they both landed on top of each other at Washougal.
Oh yeah, they both crashed. Shit, Tomac got lucky that he ran into him and crashed.
Yeah,
Sexton would have ran away with it.
So you think Sexton's top 3, wins multiple races, possible title contender?
I think Sexton's winning the championship this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
That's bold. We'll get to those in a minute.
I think he's got the best shot too.
Where do you see Cooper Webb rebound?
Man, he's riding GNCC now. He don't even care about Supercross.
And Zacho.
Yeah.
I'd say, damn it, you can't keep. It's hard, man, because I want to say he'll be a top 5 guy, but I got so many guys that I want to say he's a top 5 guy.
We have 10 guys that are top 5 guys.
Cooper's back at Alden's too, right?
Yeah, back at Alden's. Brand new bike. So it's him, AP, Malcolm, Christian Craig, Marvin. I guess they're all training right now.
Last year, I just don't know how you can go from like winning a championship to looking that bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, he was
Did he
not
do the same thing though? His first championship.
he was like struggling to get in the top 10. It seemed like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he had that one bad race where he like lost track where he was on the track and like it was like a double or something he missed, and then he took out Sexton and he crashed pretty bad. Remember he's like trying to ride around with one arm. They're like, "Oh, you gotta come on."
Oh
bro."
yeah.
I don't know where to put him. It's hard to judge.
He'll probably be in the top 10, but man, I don't
With
know.
the way if Anderson and Tomac ride the way they did last year, and we know Sexton's going to be better, it's hard to just. But I don't know. He cuts down in the turn so good over anybody else. That's his one benefit, I'd say.
I wish we could see some footage from Alden's. I'm really curious, like what everybody looks like on the practice track racing each other.
Well,
Yeah,
hold on, let's get some going.
I don't trust their IG. They're just going to show highlights.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Kenny. Kenny Roczen was this summer the free agent. Let's try all bikes, see what fits me. I think that was cool. I think you know what? I don't know how much if you guys watch college football at all, but before a guy signs to college or come out of high school, he has a date and he can put like 3 hats and he pick I'm going to go to X school, whatever, college football and basketball. They should put 3 helmets and one Suzuki, Honda, Yamaha, or Kawasaki 4 or 5, and then he puts on that helmet and be like, "Oh, that's sick."
It's like a gender reveal, but for dirt bikes.
Yeah. But man, it was cool to watch him ride all the different bikes.
Yeah.
And it left everybody like just scratching their heads. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? And for him to go back at Suzuki, it's kind of like, all right, that's cool. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's cool.
I want to see Suzuki get back into the mix.
Yeah, they're really doing that. Like they got McElrath, Roczen, and Chisholm to help develop bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
When Suzuki starts putting more money into it, they'll be back in the map soon.
Did you know Chisholm rode the Tomac's bike before Tomac? He was at Tomac's. I heard that on Pulp. He was at Tomac's, and Chisholm got to ride it first. And
he set it up for him.
Yeah, set it up. How nuts is that?
He did the same thing for Kenny with his Suzuki.
Oh, really?
He set that up. He's actually the one who pushed or helped Kenny go over, the straw that broke the camel's back, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
On Kenny going to Suzuki. I read or listened to a podcast between him. I forget who he was with, but he was talking about that. How he set the bike up for Kenny and then called him like, dude, this thing's actually really good. When Kenny was over and I think it was when he was in Paris.
Yeah.
Where do you see Kenny winning at least one race?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, He'll win. He'll win a few.
I hope he does.
At least podium, right?
He won't win the championship, but he'll win. He'll win a few races.
Yeah.
I'd say 1 or 2 at least.
I mean, dude, he looked real good against Tomac in Paris.
Different bike now.
But yeah, and he had kind of a knockoff Honda. And he was riding a knockoff Honda too.
Yeah, pile of shit.
Dude, he straight up.
Yeah, right. That thing was just like an HRC bike.
They said he almost signed with them. It was close. It was between that bike and what is that? Moto Concepts and the Suzuki. That's what it came. I don't know.
I thought it was the Stark.
The Stark?
They don't have that over here yet. All right. So Kenny wins a couple races, at least podiums. I agree with that. I just hope he battles. I hope it's good battles. I feel like the end of his Honda career, he was kind of maybe got hurt. I don't know. I just kind of feel like he was like, I'm just kind of hanging in there a little bit.
I think his big thing was that Epstein bar.
Yeah.
I think that was the big thing. Because his speed is there. Like there's no doubt about that. It's just the longevity of the race just beats him down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of guys say, obviously I'm just outside. What I'm hearing is no matter if the bike's perfect, Kenny's like, we can make it better. So it's like, it's almost like never satisfied type deal. Even Ricky said that.
Like working with him.
Yeah. All right. AP. Where do we see AP?
I think he's
Top
going to win.
10.
I think he's going to win one.
You think so?
Okay.
I think so.
Man, I don't know.
He looks so good on all the YouTube videos I've been watching.
AP paid mess before he came on here. Hey,
I think he's going to do good, I think. At least I hope he does.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be.
I mean, I hope so too. He's great. Go ahead.
It's going to be a battle of the KTM riders to see who gets third place every week.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy though how 3-4 years ago KTM was just so dominant with Ron? Oh hey,
Bridget.
How dominant they were with Ryan and Marvin, and now it's kind of like they're almost back seats a little bit with Star and stuff like that. I don't know if the competition's risen or if they've just kind of fallen off a little bit.
I think the competition's just come up.
Yeah.
Same. For sure.
I mean, Star they just kept working and building and building.
Yeah.
They finally made it.
Yeah, like everybody's got pretty similar training programs. You know, like the fitness stuff is across the board, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just agree with everything.
Oh, well, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. AP wins one, podiums more than one, or we say?
Yeah, I'd say he's definitely going to podium more than one. I'd say he'll get one win. Maybe, I don't know. He might get more than one. He does good.
I think if he does win, it's going to be one of the outdoor Supercrosses.
Yeah, like a Daytona.
Or Atlanta or Daytona, yeah.
Yeah.
Not me. I think he might win one of those too.
Or Indy. He always does good at Indy.
I think if he wins one, it's going to be because of some other catastrophic event happening in the race to like
all the bikes.
Tomac took everybody else out.
Tomac and Sexton are going to get into it or something. That's how
he cleaned out the whole field.
I don't think he's going to win one straight up like against everybody.
Have you ever like you don't watch a race live, but then you see like I don't know, I'll just pick like a rider like Tomac. It says Tomac wins it, but then you go back and watch it and you're like, man, he's 10th. How is this even possible? And then there's just chaos, and then you're like, oh shit, that's how it happens. Dude, it always catches me. I'm like, he ain't gonna win this. There's only like 5 minutes left, and then all of a sudden there's like chaos up front, and he just kind of pulls through. Not saying it's Tomac, it could be any rider, but always blows my mind. Well, back to the French people. Dylan Ferrandis. What do you think, Ryan?
I don't like him, but he looks good on the videos. Like, he looks smooth. I just watched videos today of like him riding with all the lights riders. He looks fast. He looks smooth, and he looks like he's ready to go. I don't think he could be top 5. I don't think he's going to win a championship though.
Yeah. I feel like he's just outdoors is his thing. He struggled last year in the Supercross 450. That one track, I don't know where it was, but man, he was like, there was like that double or something. He kept like getting messed up on. Yeah, I just don't know where to put him. I don't know where to. Didn't he win one last year? Yeah, he won early, and then after that, it was just all downhill. So I don't know what to think of him. Hopefully, he does all right.
Yeah, he hasn't looked good on the 450. He was good 250 Supercross.
Yeah,
you know, like he beat Christian Craig.
Fernandez, I think he's gonna. Man,
you know, if you say he wins one, we're booked. We're full now.
He's definitely winning one. I guarantee it. Oh, he's bad.
He's bad. So a couple people on our notes I left off was we'll just start with AC since he's not a rookie. Where do you guys see AC?
Getting wadded up.
Yeah, getting wadded up for sure.
I saw some. Have you noticed like some of the videos that he's been putting on IG? Like he's always like dirty. Have you noticed that? Like,
no.
Just pay attention to his jersey, dude, and his elbows, because you can see that he's like crashed at like some point during the day.
Well, I heard he still have that issue with his hands, where his hands are going numb.
Hands are going out. Yeah, that's
what he was having last year. Some nerve was making his hands go numb, and he couldn't feel the handlebars.
Jeez. That could be the bars too. I mean, I know riding mountain bikes, if I have like a bad grip, I mean, I'm sure they looked into this, but if I have funky bars, man, my hands are numb. I'm like, it's a sweep of the bar or something.
Sometimes I'll have like fingers that'll go numb, like, but that's about it.
Yeah, I have some kind of like something in my neck to where every now and then my forearm will go numb for a couple of minutes, and they said, yeah, that's it. It's gonna stay like that.
Sucks.
Christian Craig, even though he's in his 30s, he's a rookie on the 450. What do you guys think his season's going to be like?
I think he'll do decent. I don't think he's going to.
He was good outdoors.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win, though. I don't think he's going to win one. I think he'll do decent.
He's always been good when he gets on a 450, no matter what. I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll get a podium.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of the same case like as AP. I think if he wins, it's just going to be by a stroke of luck because they had a pile up at the start or something. I don't know. I just don't see him winning one.
And I like Christian. He's a good rider, but sometimes he just is like always like, oh, this is because all the haters out there. Like, dude, just come on, bro. Like,
I think he'll be floating around the top 5 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll be 4th, 5th,
6th. Justin Cooper, 450.
Justin Cooper, he's riding a 450.
He's riding select rounds. He's not riding a full season, but
he's riding for Honda.
No, what are you
that's
doing?
Nichols.
Oh, that's Nichols. Yeah, okay.
Justin Cooper's on Star Yamaha.
Yeah, Star.
But he can't ride a 250F because he pointed out or whatever it was, championship.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to defend his title because he got hurt. So he has to ride a 450 this year and then go back to 250s on the outdoors.
Yeah. Man, why did I? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Cole. I guess he was riding for Honda.
Yeah, Colt Nichols is the one who's riding Honda now. He took Kenny's bike.
Yeah.
I
think Cooper's going to do better than Cole.
You think so, Cooper? Will do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Colt's pretty good.
Yeah. He's been off the bike, though, for a long time.
Yeah.
I bet he gets top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I think he'll do pretty good.
Justin Cooper had a pretty slow start to like the outdoor stuff, but he was hurt towards the end of the season. I mean, he was beating Lawrence and stuff, you know.
Yeah, that foot, I think, really affected him. I hope he does all right. I like to see Justin Cooper like do all right. Man, can you imagine though? Like a year from now, you got Cooper. I mean, well, I know Eli will be gone most likely. So you got Cooper, you have Sexton, you'll have Jet, Cooper Webb. I mean, it's gonna be nuts.
I think he's done after this year too.
Both Lawrence.
Cooper Webb or Justin Cooper?
Cooper Webb.
Yeah. Really done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think that. But I think I was just thinking of Justin Cooper, how well he rode at the Des Nations.
Yeah.
He freaking killed it. So if he can dig like that in the 450 class, he might surprise some people.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Lawrence brothers will always be on the same team.
I think that all the time when I'm seeing out there battling. Like,
I bet once Hunter's contract is up, you'll see Hunter go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Honda won't keep him.
Man, break the family up.
I think Hunter, his line's getting shorter and shorter because Jet's already set. Hunter's got to win this Supercross, or I think they'll probably move on
with Honda. Yeah, but I mean,
Hunter's got a 2-year deal. He's all the way through 24.
Yeah, I mean, he's fast. He won a bunch of outdoor stuff.
And then with Jet not being, on outdoors next year, Hunter will probably win the outdoors unless Cooper gets it.
Unless Shimoda starts picking it up a little bit more too.
Shimoda can too, yeah.
And then
Oh,
Deegan.
yeah, I forgot about that Chinese dude. He freaking
I think he's Japan.
he's
But yeah,
fast.
sure.
Yeah.
And you got Deegan. Who knows what he's going to do outdoors?
I think he'll be top 10, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be at the very top yet.
McAdoo. He'll be all right outdoors.
He'll be a bitch like always.
It will be hunters to lose for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody else on 450s you guys want to talk about?
Oops.
Shout out Brandon McRath. That's us. Brandon Hartrath. McRath is taking this spot. Man, I hope that dude gets better and can come back.
Yeah, I'm fucked up. Did he ever get his feeling back?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with it.
Me either.
It sucks though. That dude good. It seems to be like a good dude. All right, so we'll move on to 250 West Coast. So that'll be A1. I don't know the schedule off the top of my hand, but definitely they'll be at the race here next week. And since then, there's been some added people, and we said Cameron McAdoo will be added, and then also Austin Faulkner. So we got Jet Lawrence, RJ Hampshire, Pierce Brown. I'll just go out the names that are like well known: Mitch Oldenburg, Cameron McAdoo, and Austin Faulkner. Is there any competition for Jet Lawrence in this class?
Faulkner, McAdoo.
Not Faulkner.
Mitchell Oldenburg too, I think is good.
I think Faulkner is not that he can keep up with him, but if they're battling or Jet's got to come through the pack, Faulkner is not going to make it easy on him. He's going to make it chippy.
No, it'll be like Andrew Short.
Yeah.
Holding everybody up and riding a wide bike.
Yeah.
Woodcock might get him.
Woodcock.
We got Nicoletti. We got Phil Nicoletti in this class.
Is he in the West?
Yeah, West.
Oh, sweet. I can't wait to watch it. Dude, I've been watching their the Club MX stuff.
I watched some of their stuff too.
And he's freaking rolling. He
Dude,
looks
he's fast.
good.
He's funny as fuck too.
Yeah, I love
Dude, some of the shit that he comes up with, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. It's good.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. You know what's crazy is that Pierce Brown, I think, is only not even quite a year older in Jet, and he kind of gets crapped on a little bit because they're like, man, he's got to be developed. I'm like, dude, he's only 20 years old. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's going to get because everyone sees Jet at that young age, and Pearson was only a year older, but he does.
Yeah, but he's not real standout fast. Like, he's fast, but he's not like standout fast.
True.
The only person I see giving Jet a run is going to be RJ.
Yeah.
RJ can do it.
I just think RJ is more of an outdoors guy. Or RJ will be leading the race and he'll just wad it up.
Yeah, but he's giving it all. Like, he's winning or crashing.
Oh, I'm a huge RJ fan. I hope he does good. Wonder how that dude would do on a 450.
He almost rode it this year.
I know. So I have to think of something I have in front of me. So we'll say Jet just basically he's got the West Coast, right? Basically on lock in a sense. So East Coast will have Hunter Lawrence. I can't think of. Oh, we'll have
so Jordan
Max
Smith
Mullen.
got on Star.
I mean, Jeremy Martin.
Then you got Jeremy Martin, Jordan Smith, Styles Robertson. He went to Star.
Well, before we go into that, does that mean we have no star racers on the West Coast?
No, I can't remember who they got. They got Thrasher and who else?
Old.
Is Chance Hymas moving up for Honda?
He's riding East Coast, I think, as well, isn't he?
He's on East Coast.
That kid's fast.
Yeah.
They were going to have him do just the Superstars again, or the All-Stars with Deegan, and then for some reason they changed it and put him on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Is it me or they just keep delaying the Deegan to start? I don't know. I don't follow how much.
I mean, he's only 16, so
still.
So he might be 17 by now, but pretty sure he's still 16 or 17.
Yeah, I guess we've just been following him so much that it just feels like he should be older. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
Right. I mean, he was started when he was
You
Huxton's
got a
age.
mouse in your pocket?
What?
I'm not following.
what? Lost me.
You said we've been following him for so long that I'm not following him.
I
I
mean,
was watching this stuff.
he's
here
been
and there.
pretty. He's been like kind of like he's been a figure in the moto world since he's been on Super Minis for sure.
Yeah, Mets, where'd your mic go? Your fake mic.
Oh shit! It's not fake. It's just not plugged in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
So
look up the East Coast guys.
yeah, see if you can find that. They probably won't. Yeah, I'm telling you, these guys. So what's the deal with that? That's what I was going to ask. Are they trying to see till they trying to see? All right, well, Jets will be here. All right, we're pushing you to East Coast.
You got Seth Hammaker. He'll be on the East Coast.
But why do these guys wait till like last minute to announce?
Probably. Well, I mean, dude, there's probably going to be changes all the way up until A1. I bet because
people will be getting hurt and stuff. And
who knows what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks? They're going to be doing full 20-minute motos now, which they probably they've probably been doing, but they're going to be doing full out 20-minute motos. I guarantee you, we're going to have some more kids get hurt probably.
Yeah. I was actually just a little while ago watching a video from Deegan, but he was training with all the guys of Star Racing. He had Fernandez, Jordan Smith and Thrasher, Styles Robinson. And they were going at it. Like they were literally like they weren't hitting each other, but they were putting on some pretty hard passes with each other and really going at it. So like there's probably gonna be some people getting hurt even more.
What do you think the chef Levi Kitchen's gonna do?
I think he'll do good.
Yeah.
Maybe 2020 top 5.
Yeah. I'd say top 5, but that top 5's good.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know. I just want to see some. I just don't want to see. I know he's good. Jet just walk away, and you're 5 races in, and he's up 30 points, and you're like, "Geez, oh Pete, man, this sucks already." Watching this,
What about the Hawkins kid too?
I don't even think he's doing futures yet.
Isn't he? Oh, okay.
Who? I never even heard of him. Who is it?
Taylor Hawkins. He's a Husqvarna amateur dude.
Yeah, it's the one dude's kid.
What about what's his name's kid?
Is it Talon Hawkins' kid?
I wouldn't think.
You mean Talon Volan?
Or that's
Max Volan.
Yeah, I was thinking Max Volan. Yeah, I think he'll do good this year.
Yeah.
Is he on West or East?
I don't know.
He must be doing.
And you got Tom Valley, however you say his French faggot name. He's on whatever other coast.
No, what's the kid that Tim Terry's kid? How far down is he?
I don't know what he's doing. He kind of went to the NSA Yamaha and kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
Deegan got put in Deegan's shadow.
Yeah, he looked good on that Husky.
Yeah, I don't know why he would leave a factory team to go to a semi-factory, maybe. I don't know what they are. I've never even heard of them until he went to it.
Where do you see Jordan Smith? Last year, basically, if he don't prove himself, he's probably no ride in a sense. I mean,
I don't think he does. I don't think he does awesome, but I don't think he'll do bad either.
He's good. He's fast. He can run. He can run.
Remember the year he was on the Troy Lee
KTM?
Yeah, and then he wadded up in Vegas, and he basically had the championship.
I think he might win a race.
Yeah, he's
it's
fast.
Possible.
I think he's just always hurt.
Yeah. Jeez, what was that?
Scott's phone farting.
That was Roth.
I
saw Roth lift up.
Yeah, I'm excited for this year. I'm pretty. Is there any 250 riders on the on Kenny's team, on the Suzuki team?
HEP team? I don't know.
They said they're gonna have some. I forget who it was.
They've talked about having 250s, but I don't think they have anything officially.
They have two guys. I just can't remember their names. They're not like real. They're like mid-pack guys.
Well, I know Hep did, but there's the Bar MX Suzuki team that had the
Oh,
two.
That Bar X team. Yeah, they have their own team. I think they got 4 riders.
Yeah. Who the hell was on that? Was Carson Brown on there? Carson Mumford, maybe.
Carson Mumford. He's the one. He got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember who all they had. But
Which one is it? Which one's the guy who lives up in the Pacific Northwest and always is riding goofy
Carson
bike?
Brown.
Yeah. His parents, his family owns BBR.
He's got he's got all the antique bikes he's always riding.
Yeah. Where do you
He
see
was on
Jeremy
our
Martin
AEO
on the Club MX bike?
Who?
Jeremy Martin.
I think he's looking good.
Yeah, J Mart's fast, man. I think he might win a race.
I do too. I definitely.
He could probably win a championship.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a contender on the East Coast.
Where do you see that bike standing up though? I think it's legit.
Oh,
I bet it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Where does that bike compare to like a Star bike, or a Honda?
I bet it's right there with them.
They might be. Yeah, I was gonna say they might be even like supporting each other some way, shape, or form. Through Yamaha.
Who's that other guy on their team? He's been on there for a couple of years. Marchbanks.
He got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
He got hurt, and then somebody else. Can't remember his name now either.
Why not? Google it. You're on a computer.
No, I'm on my phone because the computer fucking wouldn't work.
Well, then you got
this huge setup right here. The motherfucker, she does Zoom calls all day long. It won't work.
I'm trying. So J Mart, Nicoletti, Marchbanks. They're all.
Jace Owen, or did he go back
Enzo
to
Lopes?
Phoenix Honda?
Oh yeah, Enzo Lopes and Jace Owen.
Yeah.
Did Jace go back to Phoenix Honda though to do Arena Cross and then Supercross?
I don't know.
Who?
Jace Owen.
Oh.
All right. Do you guys want to do first round winner or season, or you just want to? How do you guys want to do it? We'll just do 450.
What are we picking? The top 3 again?
Well, we never go back, so we never look back at what we picked. We can do that though.
We're doing first round or doing championship?
Let's go first round. Then we'll do one of these calls somewhere down the line. Then we'll do a championship. I'll tell you what.
I'm down to do it every week if you want to do every race.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's what you said
if everybody can do it.
You said that last year. You only made one.
The only one we did is I made it.
Yeah.
Hey, if we can Zoom call like this, I'm there every time.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If we do it like this.
Yeah.
As long as Brittany can get me home in time.
We just got to get your computer figured out there, Ryan.
I'll just use my fucking phone. I even tried my iPad. My iPad wouldn't work either.
Oh, dang. This guy had to download Chrome.
What was that blue thing on there?
Carrie's case for her glasses.
Oh, put those on.
Put
those on.
Never mind, those are Carson's.
See how good you look.
Oh, dang. We talking moto.
You look hot, bro.
Fuck yeah, I'd fuck me.
I did.
Oh.
She just got like 10 IQ points smarter about motocross putting those glasses on.
Hey, what happened to Ivers, man? That guy he disappeared.
He don't ever comment or nothing.
I think you put Rubberside Down meme page on mute.
Is he still having a A1 party?
Who?
Ivers?
Oh, I don't know. Are you gonna be in town?
We can have an A1.
Yeah, I'm in town on the weekends.
We can have an A1 party at my house if you guys want to drive out to Indy.
Ooh, actually, I'll be in Indy for work. They haven't set the dates, but I'll be up there for a week sometime coming up.
Nice. Yeah, hit me up, dude.
For sure. Sorry, let's go 450. We'll go overall season prediction, and then we'll go first race prediction. Let's go first race first. First race prediction first. Winner.
Oh, boy.
Just winner.
Winner?
Winner first race. A1.
Who's going first?
21.
What?
Jason Anderson.
You're going J. All right, J.
I'm going Sexton.
Okay.
God damn. I'm going to go with Sexton also, but I want to say Barsha. But I'm going with Sexton.
I'm going Barsha if it rains. If
You can't
A1's
do
if
Does it rain in
A1 is
California?
if
You can't
A1's
change
butter,
it.
if
It's
A1's
either
butter, I'm
way,
saying Barsha. But if it's not, Sexton.
I'm gonna go on the limb. Not just for this race. I'm gonna go Cooper Webb.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. I'm about to put money on this.
We can put some money on it.
Brittany
gonna say
says
Cooper Webb.
that might be
What'd
a
she
good
say?
pick there. She said Roczen. It might be a good pick.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I think Roxon's got a chip on his shoulder. I feel like he's gonna come out swinging for sure.
Roxon's always got a chip on his shoulder. Didn't you see him smoke his arms in those races?
And like, I don't know, like he's riding a Suzuki again. Everybody has dogged on Suzuki so much. I feel like he's really got something to prove.
Yeah.
He'll override and wreck.
No, he don't override.
Not this year.
Till up to his forearms.
That's the damn bike.
Okay.
A piece of shit Honda.
Roxon listens to this podcast, so he'll know.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
It's fine.
Well, and he was stuck with the Showa stuff on the Honda, right? Like, I don't think he had a choice of what kind of suspension he could use.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about the people who ride. What's Tomac got? Is it KJB?
KYB.
KYB. I don't see many people have that.
Well, most of the Yamaha bikes have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got white power. It is. She's always got
WP.
negative thoughts.
How's that new bike? You got that new bike out?
It goes good down my street. I ain't even rode it yet.
Take it out to Delk's farm.
It is muddy as hell.
You need to come out and ride the indoor track with me.
Yeah, that looks
Oh,
fun.
when?
Whenever.
Where you going?
B52, it's legit, Scott. You would like it. They got some cool jumps.
Did you go?
Yeah. My bike's all taken apart right now. Though I sent my suspension out.
Well, that's right.
You don't have your KTM still?
No, I sold it. I bought a Cali.
Well, I thought you had a KTM for a while still.
Yeah, I did. I sold that over the summertime and bought
Man,
one of the new 450 SRs.
You change more bikes than I change underwear.
No, I had that KTM for like almost 3 years.
Ah, dang. I was thinking about the Suzuki. You had that.
Yeah, I had the Suzuki for a while too.
You need to change your underwear.
I'm like Roxon. I like to just get around.
All right, so I'm going Webb. We got Sexton. We got JA. What did you say, Mets?
He said Sexton too.
Sexton too.
Yeah, Sexton.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Overall winner. Overall
You
winner.
need to make sure you put me in there so you guys remember.
I'm sorry. Who was that?
Really? Who's that?
You said Roxon.
Somebody's getting some.
So it's next time you log in, put Scott and Brittany. So we know.
Scott and
You guys upload that joint Facebook account next.
All right, somebody give me their season overall 450.
Just winner or top three?
Just winner.
I can't even guess.
Marvin.
I'll just go with Tomac. Just
Did you say Marvin?
Yeah, I was just kidding.
I'll go Tomac. Season wins it again, back to back.
If Marvin was to win, I would quit watching Supercross.
Jeez.
For sure. I'll start watching the World Supercross then.
I'm going to do that anyways.
I'm going to say
Marvin.
Tomac because I said it earlier in the podcast too that Tomac was probably going to win the championship. So I think Tomac's going to do it.
I think the way he's like, hey, it's my last season. I'm focused as shit. This bike rides better. I think he's just ready. Isn't it crazy? Little side note, like how like even if he doesn't like start first in the pack, like he manages very well. Of like I gotta like just work my way. Doesn't get hurt. Doesn't get caught up in all that action. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's able to finagle his way through smoothly.
Yeah. I think some guys panic. Oh shoot, I'm 9th. I'm gonna go all out right now.
It's just because he's racing the pit board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's,
not.
he
He's not
puts,
worried
he-
about
he's
nothing
like
else.
one of the most consistent people putting in the same lap time.
God,
you
I hope
know?
we didn't. I hope we didn't just jinx him and he gets wadded up.
Everybody thinks that he like goes faster at the end of the race, but really he's going pretty much just the same speed. He's just he can keep that lap time up like the whole race.
Yeah, he's even mentioned that. He's like, I'm not going faster. People just let off.
Yeah. And the
All right.
tracks get beat up, you know.
I got Tomac. Who else? What do you guys got? I know someone else said it. Somebody
I
said
I had
something.
Tomac.
I'm saying
Yeah.
Sexton.
Sexton.
All right. All right. Two Tomacs and 2 Sextons.
I don't think Sexton he doesn't want to lose the championship like he did the outdoor season again, I don't think.
No. How
No.
crazy would it be if it's like just like outdoors? Oh my
Where
god.
it came down to the last race, that'd be sick.
Oh my god.
Everything.
And those
I
two
think
two again.
I think if it's that close, I bet Sexton makes more mistakes in Supercross.
Yeah.
If it's that close, I bet he rides a little bit over his head when it comes to Supercross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sexton better win it this year because he's not winning the following year. With
What
You know,
about-
you're on the KTM.
What about have you guys been following the super motocross thing?
Nah,
I don't even really
understand.
understand what it is.
It's starting this year, like this summer, right? It's just going to be a bunch of random races, I think, like in stadiums.
I mean, you got your World Supercross that starts in June or July, right?
And they're finishing off at like the LA Coliseum, I think.
That's a sweet spot. I've been there.
That's the World Supercross?
No,
No,
this is
That's a super
The
motocross.
Super Motocross?
so yeah. This is different. Yeah, it's a new. It's
Yeah.
a new thing.
So what's the Super Motocross?
Super Motocross? I think it's affiliated with like the FIM and AMA, right?
Yeah.
And I think World Supercross isn't.
No, those are the guys who started the World is the guys who started the Australian Supercross. They created this one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I
who
know
does what?
that, I know like guys from Honda can't do the World, but they can do the Super Motocross. That's why
Yeah,
So it's still
and he got all
Feld or FIM.
Some deal with FIM.
crazy.
Maybe-
I mean, as fans, we love it because there's more races. I think
Yeah.
I think riders they don't know right now which way do I go, you know.
Yeah.
I think-
Everyone pays more.
I think it'd be sick if Kenny won the championship on that Suzuki.
Oh, that'd be the shit. I just don't think
What
that's gonna happen.
championship?
All of
The
them.
Supercross series.
Okay. Well, we started talking about the World Supercross and the Super Motocross. I didn't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what the hell Super Motocross is.
Wait, am I in the right chat?
I know. I've never even heard of it.
It's like
I've heard
a new-
people talking about it, but I don't understand it.
they're trying to get because I mean, like the American Outdoor Nationals and American Supercross has like been so divided with everything that goes on in Europe with MXGP, you know. So they're trying to get something that like brings all the MXGP guys and the American racers together into like one series. That's kind of what they're shooting for, I think.
Yes. They don't want to go see them make money at the World Supercross.
Yeah, and they're trying to get some of the MXGP guys to, start, just have it more hype, bigger deal, like they're doing races all across the world, basically, just like MXGP, but they're also doing one in the US. And I think they're hoping that they can just get the best of the entire world to come out, and race.
Yeah. What's the guy? I know we mentioned it earlier. What's the guy that's going to race 250? The European guy, and do we know if he's the East Coast, West Coast?
Valley.
Yeah, probably East Coast.
Is this person
Probably.
Maxime or something?
Is it what?
Like Maxime or something?
We got Max Volan,
No.
and then
No.
you got Tom Valley.
Yeah. Oh, is that okay? Is that his last name?
Yeah.
Valley or Valley or it's VAILLE or something like that.
Yeah.
What's your last name? Look. Is that your last name right here in the corner?
Ron.
Fuck that shit. Yes.
Mr. Fuck the shit to you.
Right. Bitch.
All right, so yeah, we'll do this every week. Obviously, the races, West Coast races, so we'll be up till 1 a.m. and then we can do this on whatever night of the week you guys want to do it.
Yeah. Come on over. We can have an A1 party at my house.
Oof, that's a drive.
It is a drive.
That's good. Why'd you move so far away?
I know.
I don't know, man.
Girl.
Is the weather that much different in Indy than it is in Cincy?
Oh,
Probably
no.
the same.
It might be
No.
it might be a little colder, but it's
It's
pretty much
windier because it's just flat.
pretty flat. Yeah, it's definitely flatter.
It is windy here at my house.
That's because you have nothing blocking it.
Well,
Yeah, Mets lives in
I
Indiana.
will say it's
It's
I will say
flat.
65 today here in Louisiana. It's pretty.
Actually,
Nice.
it's warm here
Sorry.
today.
Yeah, it was like
We got to
40.
like 48 today.
I think
Yeah.
55.
Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 50s here.
Yeah.
That's nice. So all that shit's melting.
Yeah, pretty much. We didn't really get a whole lot of snow. It just got really freaking cold.
All right. Hang tight. So, all right, guys. So I appreciate the doing this, and if we continue to do this every week, I'm all for it. So once again, thank you, and yeah, appreciate the input. Can't wait to chat with you guys about A1.
It
Sounds
should be good.
Sounds good.
All right.